basically going to discuss about how to make a career in machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, so before we get into that, I'll just like to tell you something about myself. My name is Akshat Goel, and I have about 8 years of experience in programming. I've been into various fields of programming like Internet of Things, Android, machine learning, and full stack. Okay, so we have I have been doing various kinds of programming for a very long time now. Okay, so I got into IIT Delhi in 2008. Okay. Okay, great. So Avtar, he's is from Amritsar and he's doing BTech ECE final year. Okay, Avtar, welcome Avtar. Welcome Avtar Chauhan. Kuldeep is from Bhubaneswar. Hi Kuldeep. Thank you very much for joining us. Rohit Kumar is doing BCA and is in third semester. Hi Rohit. Yeah, so let's continue with what I was saying about. So yes, so I got into IIT Delhi in 2008. I did my BTech. I got into mechanical engineering, although I was very much interested in computer science. But again, due to ranking issues and everything, I was not able to get what I wanted. Okay, so basically, I sort of had to go into mechanical engineering, even though I was not very much interested into it. But nevertheless, but I was like deeply passionate about computer science and programming and everything. So as a result of it, I did not have a lot of things to do like inside mechanical engineering, and neither I was very much interested in it. So basically, I had to do a lot of internships and projects on my own. I did more than 4 internships and more than 15 projects during my BTech. Okay, did a lot of trainings online and offline. Okay, and as a result of it, finally I was able to get into DNA. That's a company based in Tokyo. At the end of 4 years, with a very high package. Like it was like at that time the package was like about 50 lakhs per annum. So that was the kind of package that I got, and yeah, and so sort of left India and then started working in Tokyo. Um, so that has been my journey so far. I'm sure you guys are also having your unique journeys, and you guys are having your unique career goals that you want to achieve in your life. Okay, just one more single interruption. You guys, please interact as much as possible in the chat section, because that really helps me know that what you guys are expecting from this webinar and whether we are doing good or not. Audio quality, video quality, or about so just keep saying about things about that. And also please keep writing your about yourself, like where did we, what you are doing, which course, BTech, BCA, anything. Okay, so that it becomes interactive. Okay, and if you are having any questions regarding life, regarding artificial intelligence, regarding machine learning, regarding my company Ecovision, anything it is, just keep pushing your doubts. Just keep typing your doubts in the chat section. I will be taking each and every doubt at the end of this webinar. Okay, I like guarantee you that. Okay, so yeah, so again, going through it, I got into IIT Delhi in 2008, got into mechanical engineering, even though I was very much passionate about computer science. Then I did a lot of internships and projects as a result of it. I had to do a lot of trainings online and offline, because again I knew that I want to get into computer science, but I'm not into computer science. I'm into mechanical engineering, so I had to do that. Got placed in DNA Tokyo at the end of 4 years of my engineering at a very high package. Okay, so yeah, and then after for about 2 years I worked over there, and then I left my job to basically, because I wanted to focus more on the way like the things were happening in India. Right, in India, if you see that not all of the people who are basically doing BTech are employable, right? So I sort of thought that okay, it's time for me to basically drop up my job and come back to India, and then give this mantra, give this knowledge to everyone, that how I got into an engineering. I got such a good position after 4 years of my engineering, even though I was not really into computer science. So I thought that this is something that is really important, and I know that everyone would like to know about that. Okay, so one thing I like before we start. So now let's get started with this webinar. So before I get into webinar, get started with this, I want to sort of focus on one thing, that this code, that the code that you write, the programming that you do in your laptops, right? It rules the world. It is right now ruling the world. Okay, we are living in an age of internet. Okay, every industry that you see around you is being disrupted by information technology. Okay, it is being disrupted, and hence it is being, it is the code that is winning the world. Whichever industry you see, if you book your food from Food Panda, right, or Zomato or Swiggy, you book your cabs by like Ola and Uber, you book your hotel by Oyo, you do online learning with Ecovation, like you do anything that you are doing right now, right, you're doing it online, you're doing it on internet. Okay, and like who runs internet? Who is the one who is building this internet? The programmers, the people who are doing the programming at the back end, are basically running this complete world right now. Okay, and what is the benefit out of it? What is the benefit? The benefit is that it gives you, the engineers, an opportunity to basically influence the things around you. Okay, it is giving you a lot of power. Okay, so the power is now in your hands because the code right now is ruling the world. Okay, so basically you need to like sort of appreciate this fact that you guys are having a lot of power as right now. Okay, you just need to exercise this power, you just need to use it in such certain manner so that you can become a part of this revolution that is happening around you. Okay, so if you're starting computer science, so for example, like Rohit, okay, so okay, let me take a 1 minute break over here and just read out all the names who are with me. Avtar Chauhan has asked one doubt. I'll be taking up that doubt. Don't worry, Avtar. Rohit is again like asking one doubt. Rohit, I'll be taking that up. Hi Shivangi. Shivangi has just joined in. Hi Kuldeep. Welcome you in the webinar. Hi Chandan. Welcome to the webinar. Yeah, and then Kuldeep. Hi Kuldeep. Welcome to this webinar. And that's about it. I've read all the names. Yeah. So I am reading your doubts. Hi Shirish. Hi. Welcome to this webinar. So I am reading all of your doubts, and don't worry, I will be taking that up towards the end of this webinar. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I was saying that code is ruling the world right now, right? Every industry that you see around you is being disrupted, is being changed by internet, and internet is basically coding run on the back end. Hi Anikash. Hi Anikash Chakrabarti. Hi Shirish. Shankdhar. Sorry if I am pronouncing the name right. Hi Shirish Shankdhar. Yeah. So code is right now ruling the world, and in computer science, basically, if you're in computer science, then you already have that power. You just need to do a certain level of things, and you can be a part of this growing industry. If you're not in computer science, don't worry, we are here to help you out. Even if you're not in computer science and you want to get into this coding and this engineering sort of thing, don't worry, we are like here to help you out. So, okay, so let's come at the first question that we are currently having. What is artificial intelligence? What is AI? I'm going to give you 3 minutes from now. Right now it's 11:09. At 11:12, I'll tell you the answer. So before that, I want the answers to be written in the chat section. What is AI? Can anyone tell me what is AI? I'm going to wait for like 2-3 minutes. You need to tell me what is AI. What is the definition of AI? How do you define AI? Okay, I'm waiting for some answers to come in. Okay. Okay. Training a machine according to our needs. Okay. AI is artificial intelligence. Okay. Kuldeep, that's a good answer. Shivangi. Okay. But yeah, everyone knows AI is intelligence. Avtar says intelligence in machines. Yeah, that's a good answer. Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you. So basically, AI is a concept. When we can say that, like we can consider, if we can consider some machines smart, we can say this is AI. Okay, so but you need to know that like AI is a relative term. So for example, like maybe 1000 years back, if you would have shown a calculator to an early man. Now for example, just recently this like Andaman, a Sentinelese tribe issue happened, right? So, for example, if you go to like Sentinelese tribe person right now and show him the calculator, then obviously that person would say, "Wow, this is like so great because this is like some super intelligent stuff that is sitting inside this calculator." Okay, there's no offense in that. There's no offense in that. In fact, what they would say is correct because even calculator can be considered as an AI because it is smart, right? You tell the calculator to do 2 into 3 and it immediately tells you 6. It is smart, right? But then smartness is relative. Okay, a thing that you would consider as smart maybe 500 years back is not considered as smart right now, right? If right now I show you a calculator and I'm trying to tell you that this is AI, and then obviously you won't believe me, right? Because obviously you say that this is not even intelligence, this is just basic normal stuff. Okay, so that is what you need to understand, that AI is a evolving concept. The smartness of the things, of the machines around you, is a relative concept. It cannot, there is not a single definition that fits everything. Okay, so that is AI. Anything that you can consider smart is AI. Okay, but these days, if you see things right now, the way we call things as AI is basically when we can say that, okay, this thing, this act mimics the human intelligence. So for example, if I show you a car which is being driven without any driver, like it can go from one place to another without any driver help, then obviously you can say that, okay boss, this is AI, this is actually AI. Okay, so yeah, so basically AI is an evolving concept. Okay, what you considered as smart maybe a 500 years back or in a very old time is not considered smart anymore right now. Okay, so you need to know what is AI. So now I'm sure that everyone knows about AI. Okay, now tell me, what is ML, what is machine learning? I need some answers from all of you. So I see Ashutosh Kumar, Rohit Kumar, Sunil Kumar, Avdar Chauhan, Kuldeep Samal, Chandan K, Shivangi Yadav, Avdar Chauhan, Shri Shankar, Anikash Chakrabarti, Pragdesh, um, and Ayush Raj, everyone talking in the like chat section. So I'm really glad that you guys are like interacting with such a greatness with me right now. So I'm just like waiting for few more answers on what is ML. What do you call an ML? What is ML? That's my question. What is ML? Hi guys, hi. So just thought I would show up my face to you. Yeah, what is ML? Obviously everyone knows ML is machine learning, so don't like just type ML is machine learning. Yeah, everyone knows ML is machine learning. Okay, so I will tell the answer then. Yeah, ML is giving data to learn machine. Ayush Raj is saying, okay. Um, I have a few more answers. Kuldeep is saying ML is an application of AI. So Kuldeep, well, that is the right answer. So basically, ML is something when we are teaching a machine to take decisions on its own. Okay, basically ML is something when we are giving data to the machine and asking the machine that look at the data that we have from the previous time. Okay, and then take a better decision out of it. That is known as ML. Now I want to ask you, what is the distinction between learn from the past? Anikesh is the is even a better way of saying it. Yes, Anikesh. Yeah, so now I'm going to ask you, what is the difference between ML and AI then? Everywhere we say that I want to be an AI engineer. Everywhere they say that I want to be a like machine learning engineer. What is? Oh, sorry, I showed you the answer. But then again, I want to know like what is the difference between like AI and ML? What is the difference? What is the difference between ML and AI? Oh, okay. Shirish Shankar is giving out the right answer. Yes. So basically, ML is basically like a part of AI. Okay, AI means raw intelligence. When you have an intelligence in a machine, I can call it AI. Okay, humans are naturally intelligent, though that is something you can call NI, natural intelligence, something like that. But then when we are trying to create intelligence, when we are trying to create intelligence inside a machine, we call it AI. Okay, now ML is basically being able to do something on the basis of the data that we have seen before. Okay, so for example, if I'm going out of my house, I'm trying to travel from point A to point B, and then every day there is some problem on my route. There is a traffic jam somewhere. Then after, like if I go to like one place to another on the same route every day, eventually I will know that okay, these are the points where there is a lot of traffic all the day, so I will try to avoid that point. Okay, so this is sort of, I'm doing some machine learning. I'm using the data that has happened in the past, in the past wherever I have received like traffic and all. I'm trying to avoid those points, right? That is basically that is basically ML. Okay, so ML is basically one of the ways of doing AI. As all of you guys are rightly saying, ML is a subset of AI. So it is very important that you, when you go for your interviews and when you go for your job interviews and everything, you should have this concept in your mind that machine learning is basically a subset of AI. Okay, so you should know that fact. Okay, so now let's get into the other things. Like, what is the present of AI? Where do you see some like things where AI is being used? Okay, so now I'm giving you like 4 minutes, and I want the applications that you think are the like applications of AI. Okay, one example that I can give you is songs being recommended of Savan. I'm sure that a lot of people, a lot of you guys listen songs on Savan, right? So now whenever I click on a song, it immediately starts a radio out of that song. Okay, now what is that happening? It just recommending me these songs which I am more likely to listen on the basis of these songs I have listened in the past. Okay, that is AI being implemented in your music app. Okay, now I want some more examples from your end. And Anikash is saying recommendation on YouTube. Yes, driverless cars. Shivangi is saying YouTube and Facebook. Avtar is saying Google Ads. Shirish is saying Netflix, Amazon, Ghana, Spotify. Freak Traveler, Rohit Kumar, I guess, is saying AI camera. Great guys. You guys are really rocking. YouTube playlist, Ayusha. No, YouTube playlist is not a like AI, but yes, YouTube playlist is just a collection of videos that we are having from the various things, right? Face recognition, none of you said that probably because see, like if you guys are having iPhone, whenever I like look at my iPhone, it automatically unlocks, right? How is it knowing that I am me? Like it is able to recognize my face, right? And face recognition is a very important and a very like sexy field in like artificial and artificial intelligence and machine learning world. Okay, so face recognition is one thing. Voice recognition is another thing. Okay, so you on your phone you must have used Google Assistant, right? Now I say anything in my phone in front of Google Voice, it is automatically translating that into um, it is automatically translating that into Hindi and another applications and other languages, right? Just from listening to my voice. That is basically Google Voice. Okay, that is also an AI. Avtar Chauhan is saying retina recognition. Retina recognition, yes, Avtar Chauhan, that is also very important thing in it. Automatic news writing. A lot of you must be saying that. How many of you watch cricket? I'm sure many of you do, right? So all those cricket articles that you see on your news websites, they are also basically being written by algorithms right now because those are very like simple articles, right? Like for example, Virat Kohli became man of the match. He scored the blah 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 runs and this and this and that. So basically, it's a very coded sort of article, right? That cricket articles mostly are. Okay, so those articles right now also are being written by basically like artificial intelligence. That is also a very good field of artificial intelligence. Okay, so now the next thing is again navigation and Google Maps. So Google Maps also is learning like day on day basis on the way you are driving and the way other cars are driving and the way a particular route is having the traffic from point A to point B, right? So that is also an AI in action. Okay, driverless cars, as someone already said in the like comment section also. Driverless cars is also a very important application of like AI. Boston Dynamics, how many of you have seen Boston Dynamics like robot videos? How many of you have seen that? You want to see some videos of Boston Dynamics? Okay, let me just show you some videos. Okay, so let me just show you some videos of Boston Dynamics. So again, do you see what is happening over here? This report of like Boston Dynamics is jumping from one place to another place, right? This is again an AI in action, because this robot has not been specifically coded to basically. I will be answering all of the questions, Ayush. Don't worry. We will be asking you all of the questions. Yeah. Okay. So this thing, this robot that you see jumping in the front of you right now, that is also a very good application of AI. Okay, this is AI in action, because this robot has not been coded specifically to do your AI things, right? This robot is basically like 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 going from one place to another on the basis of the certain logic, not on the basis of any logic. It is going from one place to another place because it is seeing these obstacles in the front of itself, right? And it is able to take those decisions on its own, and it has not been basically trained to jump from one place to another place. Okay, it is being trained to basically avoid the obstacles. Okay, so that is also a very good example of AI in application. Okay, so yes, and again, there are like so many other things, like as we just discussed, like voice recognition, face recognition, and there are so many other examples. Face recognition, face unlock, like are also very good example of AI. What is the future of AI? The future of AI is like again a little bit fearful. Like we are already like in the process of making like war machines, which basically can kill people and in the war room, like on its own. Like you have like automatic flying like drones, you can see on the top right. On the left hand side you can see tanks driving itself. You can see automatic submarines on the bottom right. Okay, so these are basically the future of like AI, basically, that is happening around us. So now let's look into something. Now all of you have come into this webinar, right? And all of you, I'm pretty sure that you want to make a career in AI, right? You want to make a career in AI. So how do you do that basically? So I'll tell you a typical journey of an engineering student. Obviously, some people are doing BCA also. The journey for BCA also is like a little bit similar. That in the like you, what do you do? What do you guys do? You basically spend 80% of your time doing curriculum courses. You are reading some algorithm courses which your college is teaching and stuff like that, right? So you're spending 60-80% of the time in your in your basically curriculum courses, right? At your college, and then you're spending 10% time on projects and 10% times on internships, right? That is what you're doing right now, right? In your college. Do you guys agree? Just give me a shootout in the chat section. Do you guys agree that you're spending most of your time on the college courses and very less time on projects and internships? Okay, so when you go for your like interviews after 3 years or after 4 years of your BCA or your engineering, this is what the recruiter sees. They see 40% projects, they see 40% internships, right? And they see very less weightage from the curriculum courses. All of you are saying yes, right? And you know what? You are doing something wrong. Okay, Shirish. So I didn't know that you are a working professional, but again, yes. So you can probably say what you did in your like engineering days. So probably other people can also learn. So yes, for other people, Pradesh, Anika, Shivangi, Kuldeep, Rohit Kumar, Avtar, Chandan, Ayush, everyone is saying that they are spending most of their time on curriculum courses of the college. And guys, you know what? This is not going to take you anywhere, because when you go and do and go for a job, basically you will see that the Oh, guys, we are back. So there was some problem in the connection in the internet, but now that we are back, yeah. So all of you guys with me? Hey guys, all of you guys with me? There was some problem in the connection, but now it seems it's fine. Okay. So let's. No. So now we are fine. The video must go on. Is everyone able to see everything correctly? Everything is fine. Okay, great. So it seems that everyone is back now. Yeah. So let's continue where we were saying that. Yeah. So we were saying that like the recruiters give most of your importance to basically the projects and internships that we had done in the college, right? Not the curriculum courses part. So and how to achieve that basically. So you know what? The programming, the world is changing so fast that whatever you are learning right now will be outdated in just a couple of years. Like probably, like if you see that I've developed massive applications in my life. Okay, so whatever coding. So when we started out in like 5 years back, I was doing most of my programming in jQuery. Okay, now the things have changed. Like from jQuery, it went to like Angular. Okay, so earlier it was complete plain JavaScript. Then it started with jQuery, and then it started with Angular. And then for a couple of years we were using Angular, but now no one is using Angular. Everyone is using React.js. And I know that in just 3 years we'll be doing something completely different, because the technology is changing so fast that your college education, which is teaching you still C and C++, is not going to take you anywhere. You need to basically learn very fast. You need to learn efficiently. You need to make sure that you are doing projects and internships. You need to make sure that you are learning the latest things that is required by the employers, and you are basically going bang on with that. Okay, you need to take initiative on your own to basically learn things online. Okay, because online learning is again very efficient, because you do not have to go anywhere. You just by being online in the front of your computer, you can just like keep on learning anything that you want, right? So online learning is the thing that is that's there, right? And that is the basically the thing save you which can save you basically from happening this to you, that you go in the front of a employer after 4 years of your engineering, or the 4 years of your BTech, and then you have no projects and you have no internships that you have done. Okay, so you should avoid that. You should avoid that to happen. And in order to do that, you need to basically take initiative, come online, and then keep on learning. Okay, that is what you should be focusing at. That go to come to us and basically like keep on learning, okay, and keep on building projects and keep on building things basically, so that you do not you suffer when you go in the front of your like interviewers, right? So that is something that is very important. Let's talk about scope. Everyone here wanted to wants to make a career in like artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? So what is the scope of machine learning? If you see right now, machine learning has more than 10,000 job openings on AngelList, Naukri.com, or Indeed. Okay, if you go over there, you will see 10,000 positions which are open in machine learning, just the machine learning part. Okay, the average salary for each of these jobs is about 8 lakhs a year. Okay, 8 lakhs a year is a pretty good amount of money, man. In India, like 8 lakhs of money per year is good salary. Okay. um, Placements, like almost every company that you see around you, Zomato, BookMyShow, Uber, Snapdeal, Flipkart, Ecovision, Ola, everyone is hiring for machine learning engineers. These are just one of set of startup companies. If you go for Microsoft, Google, and like those of the companies, they are also hiring for machine learning very actively. Okay, so basically machine learning is a very good career that you can make. Okay, it's a very good position, it's a very good thing to be in. Okay, if you have the desired skills, then the companies will be running after you, not you after the companies. Okay, so what are the things that are important? Basically, the important things are that you need to basically have sufficient projects. You should be having 40% projects, and you should be spending most of your time on internships. You should be first of all having that. You should be learning latest skills which are relevant skills, relevant online, relevant skills which are needed in the industry. Okay, you should be having sufficient projects on machine learning and artificial intelligence. Okay, and then obviously you can be a part of these companies, these great companies which are hiring for like machine learning at this point in time. Okay, now how can Ecovision help you in that? So Ecovision is offering online courses, which are great online courses, which have been taken by lakhs and millions of students all over the India. What are the benefits? We are basically providing four benefits. That once you do a course, online course with us, you will have the complete conceptual clarity of all the concepts that you are learning. You will be working on live projects, you will be working on things which are relevant for your courses. Okay, you will be working on things which will be basically completely relevant for the industry. It will help you get a job. We are not passing time, man. We are totally job driven. Okay, and the best thing is that you will be getting mentorship. All of the people who are joining Ecovision courses are having 24/7 access to mentors. So you will be having a hand holding in front of you all the time, whenever you want, completely online. Okay, so you should be getting into that. Kuldeep, I'll get into your question. It's a very good question. I'll get into that question as well. And then the best benefit of Ecovision is that after doing the courses with us, you can get like complete internship access. You can do an internship with Ecovision itself once you do the courses with us. Okay. So yes, as again, if you are willing to join any of these courses that like big data or machine learning or anything, you can just go ahead and you can like come to us. The website where you can find all the courses are this. I've just posted the link. And the special course that we talked about today is machine learning. Although we are getting into like we are having more than 100 plus courses which are live online with us, so you can like pretty much do any course at any point in time. Just make sure that you use the promo code eco webinar, because that will give you a massive discount, just because you have sorry, promo code is eco webinar, because you have been a part of this webinar. You have given 38 minutes of your life to me, so that's a big thing. So I would highly recommend that you use eco webinar code to get an exclusive discount only for the participants of this webinar. Okay, so that is it. And now what we'll do is we'll just look for all the doubts. Okay, so yeah, so the first doubt that I'm having from all the people is, okay, just hold on. Let me just take up all the doubts one by one. Just hold on. Okay, yeah. So yeah. So let's look at the doubt number one. Okay, so the first doubt that I'm having is okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me just look at all the doubts. Just hold on, guys. So Kuldeep is asking. So I'm taking doubts from the bottom up. Okay, so don't worry about that. So Kuldeep is asking that there are 3 4 courses at ecovision on ml and ai, which one to go for. Kuldeep, I would highly recommend that you should go for the minor degree in data science, because if you like really want to launch your career in data science, ml and ai, it will really help you do that. Okay, so I'm leaving a phone number 92 666 777 335. Okay, this you can call on this number and you can get a personalized counseling. The counselors on this website, on this phone number, are even better than myself. Okay, so they will really help you with making the correct decision on which course to buy and which course not to buy. Okay, so Kuldeep, that was for you. So let me just like look on for other questions. Shirish was saying that China has just introduced an AI-based news reader who will be working 24/7. Yes, Shirish, that is like indeed that is like perfectly correct what you're saying. Yes. Um, so there are some other doubts that. So guys, if you're having any doubts, then you can just like keep on asking right now. Okay, I'm totally available for you. I'm just like scrolling the old doubts first. But you can keep on asking your new doubts right now. Okay, so because I'm completely yours. I'm completely available for next 30 minutes to answer each and every question that you will be having. Okay, so Avtar Chauhan is asking which language would be compatible with ML, Java or Python. So Avtar, any language is compatible with machine learning. Just that we recommend Python, because Python is the language which has already so many libraries and so many things which are like pre-built in the Python. So that is why most of the people right now like use do machine learning in Python. So yes, a short answer for your question is Python. Okay, so go for Python for making a career in machine learning. So the other questions, just hold on, guys. I'm just looking for the more questions who have written. Ayush Raj had asked one question, but I'm not able to spot that question. Yeah. So Kuldeep is asking, sir, can you discuss a little bit about big data, and should we learn it along ML and AI? Yeah. Hi Kuldeep. Your question is very correct. So if you ask me, then you know what? Before learning machine learning and AI, you ideally have to learn big data, because AI and ML is all about data. It's all about playing with the data. It's all about doing big things with data, right? And for this to happen, you need to basically you need to basically learn big data first. Okay, once you do big data, once you know like everything about the data, about everything about playing with the data, then you can start very comfortably with AI and ML. So yes, so you should know about programming, you should know about big data, and then you can start with ML and AI comfortably. So, and Kuldeep's question has also been answered. 3 4 courses, yes. Uh, Kuldeep is asking which books can we prefer for AI and ML. So, Kuldeep, you know what? I don't recommend books, because books generally have a lot of theory. Like you must be having some books for your college curriculum, right? So you can just keep referring that if you want to. But then, like the thing that current industry currently wants is practical AI. Okay, and practical AI is something that you cannot learn with books. If you want to like learn practical AI, then you need to do that using online courses. Okay, and yes, so if you want to do that with online courses. I don't recommend books at all, um, because what we need is practical stuff. We don't want the theory knowledge as an industry. Yeah. Anything else, guys? I think I have answered all the questions that you guys were having. Do you guys have any other queries as well? I'm just waiting for your queries, guys. Yeah, Kuldeep is saying, sir, do companies prefer hiring an undergrad having these skills, or they prefer PhD or research scholars? So, Kuldeep, so see, there are two things in machine learning, right? One is the research part, wherein you're actually building some new algorithms and like that. Another part is the application part of ML, wherein you're building apps and you're building software which implements machine learning. So, if you want to go into the implementation phase, then PhD is not required. But if you are into algorithm building, if you are into core algorithm building to solve a very unique problem, then yes, PhDs are not preferred, but PhDs are also taken up. So, all in all, I would say it doesn't really matter. Like if you are having these right kind of skills, then the employer will hire you, no matter if you're having a BTech or a BCA or a PhD or a research, or if you're a research scholar. All you need to have is good number of skills, basically. Okay. So I'm just looking for any other questions if you guys are any having. So it seems I have answered all the questions. Okay. So Avdar is saying I am studying neural and fuzzy logic. Will it be helpful, beneficial for ML and AI? Avdar, yes, it will be helpful. Studying is never harmful. Okay, so I think it should be coming now. I don't know. Hello, hello. Yeah, so yeah, okay. So my voice should be good now. Okay. So Avtar, you were saying that I learned like I'm doing a neural and fuzzy logic. So if you're doing Avtar neural and fuzzy logic, then I think you should really be knowing that. The first question that I would ask you is that Avtar, have you made any project? Tell me the name of the project that you have made, Avtar. And if your answer is that I have not built any sufficient or a good project in that, then I would like to say that your learning has pretty much been useless, because that is not going to get you a job. Because if you want a job, then basically you need to like learn. You need to have projects. You need to have very valid projects in front of you that you can show it to the employer when you are going for a job. Okay, so basically that is another thing that you should be knowing. And yeah, and I'm like, my voice was out for a couple of minutes. Is there any other question that I missed? If I missed any question, guys, please just ask the question again. I'll be very happy to answer that. Ayush, I'm sure your question also has been answered. I would just like to reiterate that the best interview question that any startup or any company will ask you is that what is the kind of like projects that you have made in the past. So if you have made good number of projects, if haven't made any good number of projects, then you can say you will definitely not be able to clear your interview, because this is the first question that any interview person will ask you, that what are the projects that you have made. Okay, so make sure that you do very good on that. Equations online courses will definitely be able to help you on that. And Okay, so yeah, and Rohit Kumar is saying that what are the tips that you can give us, which will be very helpful for your career. So Rohit, I would like to say that you should be having an account on GitHub. All your projects should be visible very clearly on your GitHub page. You should be having a very good resume. Okay, and yes, you should be having a very good resume. You should be having your projects on GitHub, and the projects should be easily demoable. Okay, and you should be having a lot of experience in the internships and online courses. So that is something that I would really highly recommend to you for your career. Okay, and Avtar, I'm sure now you have a better like answer to your question. I think I've answered all the questions. Like guys, thank you very much for giving me your 50 minutes. I'm sure it was like helpful for you guys. If it was, just like say yes sir, it was helpful, because that really like motivates us in like going forward, like because we will be doing these webinars like on regular basis, and we will be doing these webinars on regular basis, so please stay tuned. And yeah, and you can always like call on the numbers that we have given you, 9266677335, or email us at engineering@ecovision.com. Promo code, if you're like going to enroll into any of these courses, make sure that you are using eco webinar as the promo code, because that will give you a really a good amount of discount. And yeah, and that is it guys. And we will be conducting webinars in the future as well, and we will be keeping you informed on all of those webinars. So guys, just stay tuned, and thanks a lot for your time today, and thank you very much.